Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Hello everybody, Mindstorm here.
Welcome to the floaty head.
With floating heads today.
Woo! Ooh,
Camera can't focus on us very well.
Let's go slowly. Ooh. Ooh. We've got our arms.
Floating arms. This is Auntie Ange's fun idea for this week.
Only because we did that streaming, wasn't it, the other week?
Because of her game.
And then I come across a top that's very similar. I said, oh, shall we do the floaty heads? No, because you can't get anything on jobs. We're doing the floaty heads today.
We've got our tops inside out, haven't we?
Yep. And if you notice, I've cut my fringe. And of course, when I trimmed it, it was wet. So I thought, oh, I'll trim it so it sits here. Because when it dried, it went ping up to here. So I had the straighteners on it to pull it down a bit. Look at my hair there. Doesn't it look great? It's lovely. I like that. So yes, so we're the bubbly floaty heads.
Oh, speaking of hair cutting, like ever since, you know, we've got to be careful of the words we say because the algorithm cuts us off. But ever since the, I suppose we could say lockdown. Yeah, Callum's just checked us out.
Well done, Kazza.
But yeah, ever since I've just started trimming my hair short, haven't I? And I think even after everything goes back to normal, I think I'll just stick to doing that. It saves me a tenner every month.
I not like us women, we pay £30 for ours.
I know tenner doesn't seem like much, but I could always put that towards equipment and stuff.
Yep. Do we get on with things? So yeah, so how you finding our floaty head? Good, eh? Good. I love it. I love it.
Take my arms out. Ooh, now I'm just ahead.
Go my arms. Ooh. What are we doing today? I've been so excited to do this. It's like, oh, I know what we can do for a podcast. Floaty heads.
You're loving this, you are, aren't you?
Ah, big kid at heart. Who wants to grow up?
I think getting this blind for our blue screen thing was a brilliant idea.
So, you enjoying the floaty heads? So, what else have we got to talk to? Oh, do you want to mention about Patreon? Because somebody hasn't idea how to click on what it is, what all about it.
So as I heard, to understand what Patreon is, and it's basically like a crowdfunding website, so the crowd that watch you fund you, and it's and what it's usually like a content creator thing, mostly like artists, video makers, podcasts, you know, like anything creative. And what it allows you to do is, as well as being, you know, funded by your audience, it allows you to offer rewards in return for their support, depending on how much they support you with. And you can set the prices yourself. But you can set the prices yourself, and then so when somebody pays you a certain amount, you make a promise to offer them something in return, like what I do. If somebody pays, I believe it's £5 a month for the Patreon, then I return them with a Discord role that is priority. And Discord is like a chat website. It's like Skype but better, with a lot more options. You okay?
Yeah, I need a stool.
Okay.
Because my feet don't quite touch the floor, do they?
And then, like, I offer some behind the scenes stuff if people pay higher amounts and stuff like that. That's the promise I make to give to the viewers who watch my stuff. And you can also set goals as well, so people can see that if you reach a certain amount of funding or a certain amount of supporters, you do these certain goals. So yeah. It's quite easy. You set up your account, and also the Patreon company takes like a percentage of the support, because that's, you know, how the company earns money and how they keep the website running. So yeah, that's Patreon.
So hopefully, Maria, you get to understand them. Hello to everybody who's watching out there. I'm going to message Alison later and say, make sure you're watching our podcast. So I'm saying hello to you now.
Probably want to speak a little louder.
Oh, a little louder, because I'm being a bit quiet for a
change.
Sorry,
I've turned the microphone up a bit.
Oh, I've got a star asleep in his arms again. Yeah, so that's that bit of fun.
Oh, hang on. Let me just test something.
You've got no waist.
Can't tell. Yeah. I'm wearing full blue today. I'm wearing a blue top. I've got my jeans, which are blue. I've got blue socks and blue underwear, even though they don't really matter, but still.
Star, she's so adorable.
She's just floating on nothing.
That's Blue. He's fidget bum. Oh yeah, you are two little mascots, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're daft. So yes, that's the picture. Has anybody done anything exciting this week? I haven't.
Tell us about your week. What's been going on?
I've done nothing exciting.
Well, that's a good transition to talk about.
Well, I joined an agency for medieval stuff.
Has that helped you with that?
Extras.
But also, I've been busy. I believe it was this week because Callum's been away. I've finished my production New Year's resolution.
Oh yes.
Because so what I did this year was I wanted to have a certain tasks I wanted to do for my production channel to kind of improve my streaming, improve my website, and also make the Discord that I've done. Oh, and also redo my Patreon. So that was my New Year's resolution, to complete these specific tasks, which I have done. This week I finished my Be Right Back screen, and you should be able to see that on my Twitter if you check out _Mindstorm on Twitter. You'll see it posted on there. And
sorry, I just can't help it.
So my goals for this year was to make a starting screen, like that countdown you see at the start before we come up. Make a Be Right Back screen, so when I'm in the middle of playing like a game stream or something, I need to take a toilet break or take the dogs out or quickly run off to do something, I push a button and it'll say Be Right Back, and then also an end screen, so when I finish the stream I push a button and the ending bit comes up. I thought that'd be quite fun to do, which you'll see at the end of this podcast, by the way. Also wanted to do a green screen, because I saw some people doing it and I thought that it does make things a lot better, a lot more interesting, so I thought green screen. And at first I did have a green screen which is on the left of me. You won't be able to see it, but the left, the right of me. To you it is the right, yeah. I've got a green screen here. This was my old green screen that I think you might have seen in the previous podcast behind us, which has now been changed to a blackout blind, which is blue, because I thought it would be much easier because the amount of fiddling. Okay, so I've got a blind behind us, which you would have seen in our previous streams, because it makes it easier. I can then pull it up by a piece of string rather than having to roll up this screen every time, like by hand with a pole, and then have to stand up on some chairs just to reach it to get it down or put it up.
I need a step ladder.
Yeah, I can just pull a string now, so blinds are good for green screen stuff or blue screen. You get a nice blue one. So yeah, I got it.
There's a tip.
Got it cheap off Wilco's.
Cheap shop. Hello, Wilco's. He's just promoted you.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're just saying
me.
where you got it from, isn't it?
It doesn't matter, because I'm not saying, oh, check out Wilco's for this, that, and the other. It's like, no, I just got some cheap blind off Wilco's.
Oh, do you have a shop that you go to and it's like Aladdin's Cave, which we used to call Wilco's in Stafford? We used to call Wilkinson's, but Wilco's in Stafford. Because when I used to work behind the bar, they go, oh, you go into Wilco's, and they nicknamed it Aladdin's Cave. I said, what do you call it? What's Aladdin Cave? I went, Wilco's, because you always come out with something. You never come out empty-handed. B&M's like that as well. Pound stretchers, all cheap shops. You don't go in without coming out with something in them.
Some more resolution stuff. So I wanted to set up the Patreon. So I had the goal to create the rewards that I offer, the goals that when I reach a certain amount, and make a video for it. Make a video for Patreon to talk about what is on my Patreon. which you can see on my channel as well, just a few videos down. If you check out the channel, go to the videos and you'll see it there. What else was there? There was, oh yeah, another part of the streaming thing was to colour coordinate my settings, just to make it easier for me to do everything.
I might do this on the Crash Bandicoot one.
Yeah?
Play again. Oh, I did streaming on Thursday.
Yeah, Auntie Ange did streaming.
With somebody's help again.
I helped. It's
So
basically just
Looks
Mindstorm and
good.
Auntie Ange, that is. And then what was my last... Oh yeah, Discord, I believe it was. No, my website. I also wanted to sort my website out to make it easier to navigate with.
So
I
I'm
hope...
just doing stupid answer.
Yes, you just keep them distracted. You just can't. I swear, you've probably got some condition like ADHD or something.
It's just great though, isn't it? Look.
Yeah, my website, mindstorm-productions.org. I've tried to make it a bit more easier to use. I hope it's easier to use if you ever check it out and let me know what you think. For both mobile and desktop, it should be much better now. And then Discord, I built a Discord server so people can come on and chat to each other. I'm looking into putting bots on it as well, so then like it helps organise stuff better, because you can do that. You can put bots onto your Discord server. So say if somebody, you can tell it to remove people that are being troublemakers, and it'll do that. Or you can tell it to promote certain links and stuff. So I might try and do that soon. So yeah, my Discord, Patreon, website, and streaming. That's my New Year's resolution completed this week. I did have a New Year's resolution last year to try and, get fit, because I've got a gym subscription and I've had one for a while now, and I go to the gym, but then lockdown kicks in and I can't go anymore.
No, but there is YouTube. You can nick exercises off that one.
I know, it's just because of all the weighted stuff. We don't really have the weights that I need, which I kind of wish we did. Blue's looking at me.
Oh, bless little darling. Yes, nothing really that exciting for me, I'm afraid.
Well, you did your stream though, didn't you?
I did do that. I'm going to say the other thing that's gone on. Council stuff, is that?
Oh yeah.
Did everybody see that Jackie Weaver on Sky? That's so funny. I wonder how many now council meetings are suddenly going to go ping, ping, ping on the internet.
Like putting all their recordings up.
Yep. I wonder how many is going to do it. I already know one that's done it.
Oh, New Year's resolutions. Tell us about yours. Have you made a New Year's resolution? And
have you stuck to it?
Have you stuck to it? Or are you still working on it?
Mine
have you completed it already?
Prioritising me a little bit more.
Yeah? Well, there you go.
Any good books anybody's read? I haven't yet. I've got a couple that I've got to read.
I've got you a bunch of books, haven't I? And you still haven't read them yet?
I haven't read them yet. I'm so busy reading other stuff because I'm doing my bookkeeping course, and I'm doing a Salka course, and the Salka's to do with the council and their laws, and it's like, oh my goodness.
And it's the fact like, you send it off and they're like, oh no, you got to do this and the other, and so then you do it and you got to send it off and it comes back, and it's so frustrating to hear about.
Because you're like, what am I missing here? And it's a simple word that you're missing, and that's it. And you're like, is that the word that I've been missing out of it all this time? Because I say it as I can tell somebody about it, but then to write about it, which is quite common with people, I can tell you everything, but ask me to write it down, and it's like, 5 hours later, I finally write a paragraph.
I've never been a theoretical work person. I'm more of a practical person.
So I could tell you, I could read it, I could understand it, I can translate it, but putting it down to pen and paper is that is my difficulty.
I hated when we had to do reading at uni, because I can read it, but the information never goes in. So
goes in one ear and out the other.
Yeah, so I just kind of didn't.
This is why he wears the headphones, so you don't get dazzled with the light. So I don't get blinded sitting next to him.
What?
The light comes out your ears because you go see one ear and out the other.
Hilarious.
Because there's no brain to stop it. So that's why I got so I don't get blinded in one eye. In this case, it'd be the green light.
I have to live with this, you know.
He does.
You guys only have to put up with this half an hour a day.
But you don't have to live with me forever and ever, do you,
half an hour a
really?
week, I mean.
As soon as everybody can get work out there, I've heard that Topshop are gone. I don't know how true that is yet because I haven't googled the information in. If that's the case, that small shop's gone. Yeah, I wonder how many people are going to survive over this third lockdown.
I was going to say, careful, don't use the C word.
No, I'm just wondering how many more people are surviving because all the pub industries have been hit really hard, haven't they?
And I'm gone.
And he's gone. Hold on. Move out.
Ready?
I'm back again. It's giving me a good idea to do some cows daft. I can't say yet. I like doing daft things. It keeps me young. I get bored because I can't go out and aggravate and do stuff. And I'm like, I do miss aggravating the men's company because you can wind men up far easier than you can with women. Oh, and have a bit of banter with them. But still, we're living in this lovely dream for, I don't know. It's horrible, isn't it? 'Cause like, for us oldies, we're like, oh, we're getting older and this is what it is. You'll watch that, loads of 40-year-olds will have a midlife crisis going on when this lockdown's lifted. Loads of 40-year-olds will go, hey! The pubs won't be full of youngsters, it'll be all the old cronies of my age. Banging on the loading, quick, we've got like a year's catching up to do. We've lost a year of our life, let's get out there. The tick bucket was like that originally, but now it's like that. Because everybody go, oh, I never got around to doing that. No, I never got around to it. You are. Thanks. I am a bit. It will be. Oh dear. Sometimes I'm old. But I am.
You're not old, mother.
I'm not really. I'm not even halfway.
What do you think of our floating heads, Nick? Ooh. Oh, it made us blur again. I forgot we can't move too quick. Because the camera's trying to focus, but it only sees these heads, and it's trying like, what's going on? Oh
yeah, I was thinking of something the other day. It's so weird. I was like, oh, must write that down, and I forgot. What was we talking about? And I was doing a character of animals.
Or just flopped.
This one's licking my arm off. So, and then, what was I going to say now? Yeah, I was doing something because I was taking the mickey of pretending I was an animal talking, wasn't it? Oh, what was it now? I can't think. I've gone brain dead. I should drop it. That's alright, Nick. I'm pleased you're well. I just realised you're saying very good about the floating heads, and I was thinking he's saying he's very well. I am being great. White today because it's white.
Can't say blonde now, can you?
No, no longer blonde. I'm white with.
No longer
blonde.
Hold on,
get that way with the grey streak. They're grey or brownish, and that's white. Remember, somebody said to me, "Oh, you've got grey hair," and it is not grey. It is white. I was not impressed.
Speaking of our conversation about lockdown earlier, how about Valentine's Day 2021?
Oh yeah, this one was trying to book a hotel to take his girlfriend away with, and he couldn't.
I was hoping things would kind of like, die down and settle down just a bit more this year, but no. Like I wasn't expecting, the situation to just be the end and we're finally free and everything. I was hoping it would die down like tears. I was hoping probably drop down to tier 2 or something.
So you could still go to the hotel.
Yeah, so I could, take Emily away in a hotel this year and go do activities in the area. Probably still have to wear masks and stuff, but still go out and do stuff. And I thought that'd be a fun thing to do, but no, it actually got worse. So next year, maybe.
Patience, isn't it?
It just allows me to save up more, doesn't it?
Yes, that is a bonus. I wonder how much people have saved. Not going anywhere. I hope the restaurants, all the takeaways, don't suddenly start putting the prices up because with people not working and living on, or the ones that have lived on furlough, which are
bloody Pringles got their prices up, haven't they?
I know, and you don't get them anymore, do you now?
No, I'm waiting for the bloody deal to kick in.
£1.25. I think it's
going to be £1.50 now.
I wouldn't even pay that. They're not that great. I know once you pop, you can't stop, but that's ridiculous, isn't it?
Sad times.
It's greed. It's greed.
Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Still on that. So, what's everyone's plans for Valentine's Day? You just chilling? You gonna FaceTime somebody? It's literally next week.
Do you know, if I dated somebody, the only day rest he'll have, I'm not saying he loved me or anything, would be Valentine's Day.
So every day he's got to say he loves you.
He'll tell me every day.
Except Valentine's Day.
Except for Valentine's Day. That would be my Valentine's Day gift.
What an interesting idea.
Well, I'm not really into Valentine's Day. I never really have been. Because I just think
you don't seem to be into any day at the moment.
Well, no, what it was, in my youngster day, I did it first time round and everything. And the man that I spent 15 years of my life with.
Yeah.
So the first few years we did it, and then after that I just we went for a restaurant meal and they charged loads of money, and we were a bit hard up then, and I said we'll do it as a one-off, but we won't do it again, so we cooked nice meals for each other instead. Or he cooked for me.
It is a bit annoying that they raised the prices.
There's one year we just gave each other the same card, not even written on it. We just went, yeah, happy Valentine's Day, yeah, happy Valentine's Day, near the end of the relationship lie. And it was exactly the same card, neither of us wrote in it, and we found it dead funny. That was funny. Oh dear, yeah. I think I've got that card still somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm writing in it. Might give it to somebody else one day. Somebody that I don't like, yeah.
You best hope they don't see this episode then. They get this card and they're like, oh, is this no,
I wouldn't really.
A reused card?
I wouldn't really. I'm putting it in a frame because it's cow on it. I wouldn't give it away because it's got a cow on it.
I received a parcel off Emily this week, so I'm looking forward to seeing that soon. See what she's got me.
I know what you've got her.
I know.
And I'm not telling you. I've sorted out the other one. I don't need to nag you with a stick like I do with Callum. He has to get nagged. So, oh yeah, that reminds me of to like the council.
Has anyone got their gifts and stuff for their Valentines? How are you going to get it to them?
I should get myself a PO box address, shouldn't I? So everybody can send me laser cards. Which, do you know when I split up with your dad? First couple of years, I had loads and loads of Valentine's Day cards. It's like, yay! And now I don't really get one.
It's been a very bit of a weird.
I get it all over. I get it all through the flaming Facebook. Down people private message me, Happy Valentine's Day, Happy Valentine's Day. So I get it, and I'm like, well, I can't display that. So yeah, I get it through messages and texts and stuff. I do send Valentine love to everybody. You have to do that.
Okay.
Just creating a bubble head.
You're still loving the floating heads.
I am. That's great, isn't it? Look like an Egyptian. Nobody. Come into my life, it will never be dull. Well, when I had my fringe, I saw my mate the other day and I pulled my fringe down over me because he was like sitting there. So I pulled my fringe down, I covered it, and I went, cousin it, cousin it, yeah, my own family because he got long hair, hadn't he? And I cut it all the way up to here, and I got it chopped off. And now everybody's seen it on my
bits actually, like one here and one there. Yeah.
Just do that. Anyway, so now I'm going to take a picture of my hair that's been cut because I left it outside, and then I can bid it. Because I just want to show everybody, look, I've had my hair cut, I've cut my fringe.
We'll grab a picture of us. I'm going to put that on Twitter. So
and then you check our tops out. What were we wearing? What colour was it? Was it a green? No. Was it black? No. Was it duck egg? Yeah. Oh dear me. Oh dear, poor Blue. Yeah, so what was we talking about? Valentine's Day, wasn't
Valentine's, yeah.
Yes, that's the exciting time. Just put me off Valentine's Day because it's just everything doubled. You go to a restaurant, isn't it, and it's doubled in price, or you do this and it's doubled in price, and I don't like it. I don't like it when it comes rip off.
Yeah.
That's what puts me off. And that. What you doing?
Should get yourself a Valentine's.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Just why not?
Can't do anything, can we? We're all on lockdown.
Get Tinder.
Swipe to the right. Check the left. What else does it do?
That's basically it.
Is it just a swipe? What is actually Tinder?
So Tinder, it's like you set up a profile and you put your pictures up and all sorts, and then what you do is you see these other profiles, but you only see the picture first, and then you can swipe left if you're not interested, swipe right if you're interested, and you can tap on the profile and you'll see the description. Not many people tap on, because you can decide after you've tapped the profile, so you can tap the profile, read description, and swipe left or right. And not many people do that. They tend to just go for the images and just. But usually women tend to get more matches than the guys. Guys are usually the ones that get the least matches.
Oh, why? Why do you think?
Because guys are thirsty.
Are
girls
you
are more
guys?
picky, so.
Are you? Yeah, but as my mother used to say, a man doesn't need to look at the mantelpiece as he pokes the fire. And a lot of blokes will understand what I mean by that, won't you? And I keep telling the girls that, but the girls don't listen, so let them get on with it. And then they go, oh, he's not interested into me. And I go, no, because he's poked the fire, love. He's poked the fire. But he told me he loved me and he liked me. Yes, they tell you anything to see your knickers drop on the floor. So, if they really like you, let them date you. And if they're really keen on you, they'll date you a few times, and then you know. But otherwise than that, don't bother. Yes. Yes. I know, Blue.
I'm going to put this picture on the Instagram as well.
Oh, bless you. So, that's it. Oh, so true. See? So true. You agree with me, don't you? I do. I tell him now because I know nothing about men. I know a little bit about men, especially when they have their desires. And well, that's what you get when you work behind the bar and hang out with them. You listen to them. Not a lot of women listen to you men, do they? But I do. And I listen to what they say. And then I look at the women thinking, really? Oh, bless. We are cruel. I am hard. And then I think I make my challenges too hard for a man to be interested in me. I'm like, oh well. But then I'm like, oh, what will be, will be. Are you still messing around?
Doing the filters on it just to kind of make it look more
See
clearer.
if they can see it on there. Would they not be able to because it's green screen? Like, hey, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, it just disappears.
Like that. Do it again.
Just disappears.
Isn't that good? Ah, bless. It's so funny. I don't know what he's doing. He's always messing on these technology things.
Oh yeah, speaking of technology, I've made a bunch of shortcut keys for my streams now.
Mm.
So as you see the intro, so as soon as I press the 0 button, the stream starts, and then the starting screen comes up, the countdown begins, and then when I press 4, because for the podcast I press 4, that turns off the starting screen, the countdown, starts the intro. And when I press 5, I believe, we come up, the microphone becomes unmuted, the background music starts as it's playing right now. Yeah. And then I believe when I press 6, that's when it ends the stream.
Oh, right. Didn't somebody mention about certain buttons a couple of weeks back? I swear somebody mentioned about certain buttons.
You did, but the thing is, I did look into them, and they're like 200 quid, so it's like...
But you found another...
I found a...
way.
I found a solution for the time being.
Yep. See, I wonder who that is. There's some sprains here. If you was a Mr. Man, which one would you say you'd be?
Oh, the Mr. Man.
And what would you lot be out there? What would you
Mr.
be?
Good Looking, of course.
I've been Little Miss Chatterbox.
I actually don't know which one I'd be.
I'm not gossip, I chat. I don't gossip, don't like gossip, I like chatting. I chat because I like to see how people are when I talk to them, don't I?
I actually don't know how many Mr. Men there are and what all of them are, so I can't really pick.
You can't be Mr. Lethargic because there ain't one.
Is there Mr. Lazy?
Yeah, but you're not quite.
I'm not really that lazy. I'm a bit of a workaholic. Mr. Strong. Is there Mr. Handsome?
No.
Damn it.
I'd be Little Miss Chatterbox.
Yes, you would. Yes. No hesitation.
Don't gossip. I just
no hesitation. Just chat. Yeah.
Chatter. Apparently, an old friend of mine, they got him on the Yarmouth. Was it Yarmouth? Was it Great Yarmouth? Great Yarmouth. On this big tower fixing it, but he was on the phone and he was up there for an hour because we were talking on the phone and he was up there. And apparently that's on the internet.
What is it again?
Great Yarmouth. Somebody on top of the tower repairing it, but you can see him chatting away to me. Because he was up there ages on his phone chatting away and it was actually me. I can actually drop him in it because he no longer works for that company because he set his own up.
Oh, that was actually you.
It was me
talking to you.
Talking to me, yeah. He was up there for ages and they realised what he was doing apparently and they recorded it and put it on the internet. I'll have to Google that in and see if it's true. If anybody does find it, let me know. But he's got his own company now. I don't know, you're on the phone to that long, chatting away up there. He says you don't want to know. It's me. I know why people don't want to talk to me because they must probably never get off the phone to me. No. They see my number come up, Angela, and they'll go, oh, right, okay, well, we won't speak to her just yet. Has anybody experienced anybody with funny moods over this knockdown of experience? I've seen quite a few people in funny moods and everything else. Strange moods. And a few rudeness going on. Yeah, we're all British, we still have to be polite to each other. Or you're a United Kingdom, we still have to be polite. Has anybody experienced rudeness? That's an interesting one, we'll have to ask next week. Bombard me out with rudeness. Who's experienced rudeness? I don't like rudeness, you have to be nice. I'm not as polite under rudeness at the moment. I am telling people to wind their neck in and be nice.
I think this will be, because this is technically a behind the scenes picture, I think this will probably be the last one I post, and then if people want to see more behind the scenes stuff, they've got to support us on Patreon.
I'll give them a little taste.
Just a little taste. Just a little taste. This is...
So we're going to do behind the scenes. No, you won't be watching me getting dressed neither. That will not be happening behind the scenes. Let's see Auntie Ange get dressed, ready to go on camera. No. You need at least 5,000 for that ever to happen.
Oh yes, that reminds me.
What?
We're talking about the waxing thing.
Yes. Oh yeah.
And
no,
me and Emily were
I
talking.
wouldn't do it.
250 is probably a bit short, but I wouldn't say
she took sense into you, did she?
Okay, so I wouldn't say 2,000 because that's a bit much. It's a very hard goal.
1,500.
I'll say 1,000 because that's the minimum I need.
It will be Rachel that will do it, not me.
That's
Rachel
fine.
is a
What
friend
did we
of
say
mine
we were going
who's
to
a
do again? Was it the
beautician.
chest?
Yeah, she's a friend of mine who is a beautician. But I reckon you should give yourself a deadline because if nobody joins up within a year, I would advise not to. Okay. I know, I have my legs waxed.
So, how about
my armpits?
How about until halfway of 2022?
Right, okay.
Ideally, I'd like it before 2022.
Do you know what? I'll laugh my head off if we had all these suddenly loads of people come in, 1,500 viewers come in.
Actually, you know what?
I'll be in stitches.
So
I will be recording it, by the way. I would record him being.
Or we could get it done live. Be even better.
I don't know because I'll be spending most of the time on the. I'll have to get the camera set up because I'll be on the floor laughing.
So
I would be.
Here's the challenge. Terrible. Ignore what I said last week about 250 because that's too short. Here's a challenge. 1,000, a total of 1,000 subscribers on the Mindstorm Productions channel before 2022.
So you'll have 899 to go.
Yes. 899 subs. So, 1,000. So we need to reach a goal of 1,000 subscribers before 2022.
1,500 you want?
No, just 1,000 because that's what I need for the the thing. I've got to play fair. Like can't be impossible now. We're starting to reach impossible goals. So 1,000 subscribers in total before 2022, and if we reach it by the latest, was it December 31st, like New Year's Eve 2021? If we reach 1,000, we'll record my chest getting waxed, and I've got a fairly hairy chest, so the agony. Like
I'll be laughing. I'll be on the floor laughing.
Kind of like the film, the film 40-Year-Old Virgin, the agony. I mean, I'm not that hairy, but I got quite a bit there that will hurt a lot to come off. So if you want to see it, share the channel to your friends, family, strangers. Just post it on the internet. I don't know, just anywhere. 1,000 subs before 2022, and then we'll record it.
I'm just laughing because I know how painful it is.
And it's a Mindstorm promise, and I stick to promises the best that I can. So I think that's a fair goal. 1,000 subs before the end of the year, and we got what, 10 months, and we've been going up quite a few subs since we started the podcast.
38 weeks and 101.
Yeah, and I can't remember what I started on.
So another 38. Where are we? 64 weeks. That's a year.
Yeah, I think I actually had about 30 odd subscribers since the beginning, before we started this. So we actually went up a good nearly 70 subscribers in a year. So now you got to try and get 800 in a year. Go on, share this out. See if you can do it. I mean, I'll be kind of dreading it though if I start seeing that number go up and I'm just like, okay.
I'd be laughing my head off. I'd just be in stitches. Oh, should have two cameras on the go. One watching you getting waxed and the other one me on the floor laughing my head off. That will be funny, wouldn't it?
Well, I think we've reached the end of the podcast today.
Have we really?
Yep.
Already?
Yep, so
floaty head.
Remember to check us out on Twitter. I'm at @_Mindstorm. You can see in the little corner here. And this is at Auntie Ange Game.
Can you put that on Discord then?
What? The picture?
Or not?
I can. You can share pictures on Discord and stuff. Ideally, at least be funny. I have a meme thing as well, but
should have a screenshot with that bit, really, shouldn't you?
Yeah, it's fine. I should actually get a picture. Yeah, I should at least get a picture of that. So then, there we go. Yeah, so check us out. Check out the website at mindstorm-productions.org. please definitely support us on patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions, because then you'll get to see exclusive content and other benefits to you. Details all down here, so it makes it easier. And also join us on Discord, discord.gg/.
Let me see.
Yep, Discord.
Hey.
Yes. And join us on Discord at discord.gg/KAVKZPS.
Yes, they're all down there.
All the links down here. And yeah. So thanks for watching.
Catch you later.
Remember the goal, the subscriber goal. Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye.
Say that it feels right.